Oh, the best part was
I'm borderline having to get 2 seats at this point, so I could have blocked that right up.
We would have never been sucked out that window either. Like, there's no way.
No, well, they brought her back in, but I guess she had a heart attack from the incident and didn't.
I don't even know.
Pilot Tammy Jo Schultz saved the day with that whole ordeal. If you haven't looked up the article about her yet, I really strongly encourage it. She's a military veteran of many, many years. She kind of broke. I thought it was kind of. I read this one article and I was like, because they chose better words. Like, she broke the glass ceiling for women pilots, and I'm thinking of broken glass and the lady like getting sucked out.
Yeah, shame on you. Shame.
I know, but that's the term they use. She broke the glass ceiling for female pilots in the military, and she retired. Get this: she retired 2 days before they announced they were going to allow women in combat, because she kind of thought she ran her course as a career military in the military, and then as soon as she retires, they allowed female combat veterans. But she was like, whatever, I'm going to fly commercial. And she did, and thank God she did, because she saved all these people, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we'll post this on a couple of Instigators, the story, and they can hear the audio of her talking to...
You gotta listen to this audio, because if, I can't even, hold my temper, obviously, with, an unruly Uber passenger. And this girl's landing a plane that has an exploded engine with not so much as a tinge of worry in her voice. She actually said, good. Did you hear her at the end? She goes, good day.
Yeah, good day.
And she called it good day. And they're like, wait, you're landing the plane? She's like, is the plane on fire? She goes, no, but part of it's missing.
Yeah. And she goes, part of it's missing. And they're like, well, and then did you see the very last thing she did say? Because we only heard part. But when she finally did land the plane, she said to them, I am going to pull up a little bit closer to the fire trucks so that you can get to the plane easier. Thank you. Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
So
we're all we're stupid Americans. We're all driving around with road rage because somebody cuts us off. And here's Tammy Jo Schultz up in the air at cruising altitude. 1 hour into her flight, her engine explodes, and she's landing the plane and saying good day to people in a polite way. Not a tinge of worry in her voice. She just kind of casually tells everybody what's happening. She's like, oh yeah. She's like, I see they're like, the airport's, over here. And she's like, airport confirmed, no big deal.
And do you know that
she's done this all the time? Yeah. It's absolutely incredible what she
when they were over the Southern Tier.
Well, really?
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't know that.
And that's when they diverted to Philly to land.
Wow, that's where I
am. Yeah.
I didn't see any shrapnel come down. I do feel bad for the lady that lost her life.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy.
I can't even imagine that. And everybody was texting their loved ones, because who would think you're going to survive that?
Well, do you want to know what I learned? I was watching some guy's Facebook story. He, was videotaping himself on Facebook saying goodbye to his loved ones. And
really? I didn't see that.
And then he took a picture of the whole row behind him, and they all had their masks on, and it didn't go over their nose. I'm like, why isn't it over their nose too? And then I realized that's not the correct way.
No,
and then I thought, all the times I fly, I really don't pay attention.
You don't listen to the thing.
I had no idea how to put that on my face.
You had no
idea. I would
idea.
put that thing over my nose. I didn't even know. So I thought, it takes this picture for me to see how I'm supposed to wear my...
Yeah, it takes a crashing plane for you to actually pay attention.
Look at that picture. And I'm like, they're not wearing it right. Shame on me. Shame.
I think I told you, we had another student murder here this week.
Oh, I saw that on the news. Yeah, we got a few minutes to close up. What happened?
Well, we've had 2 murders in 5 weeks, and people were going nuts and blaming... the college administration, and I'm thinking, you people have no idea what this college does for these kids. The security on this campus is amazing. Mm-hmm. Honestly, it's so amazing that it's very annoying because there's so much security on this campus.
Right.
And this was another thing where a student, both of them were student killed a student. Ended up being the first girl. It was her ex-boyfriend, and this one actually happened on campus. And they're not really releasing the details on how they knew each other and why they knew each other. But they knew pretty much immediately, like when it happened, that it was another student, and they knew who it was.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. But, in order to not, blow up the court case and, ruin it, they're not releasing too many details. But, I think people need to lay off the school, and these kids get themselves into all kinds of things.
Mm-hmm. Well, when my daughter was at Brockport State College, there was 2 murders there while she was, and it was the boyfriend. Yeah. I mean,
it's usually someone and the college isn't unsafe, and it was one was a choking and one was a stabbing, and it's kind of brought a dark cloud to the area, though. I feel bad for the students and the parents, but I mean, to the school, and hopefully they can get through this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I know I've got my comedy class coming up, and I may possibly get the nerve and do some stand up next week. I'll keep you posted. I am going on a wine tour Saturday, and I don't drink wine. So yeah, that's well, I'm gonna have a little bit.
Well, you'll have other things you can do.
Well, there's gonna be one of the stops has a coffee house, so. But I'll try a little bit of wine, but I'm driving. You know what I mean? I'm the designated driver on this tour, so that's what's going on.
You're driving the people around.
Yeah, we're gonna take the big rig.
All right.
We're gonna go on this little. We're going to the Three Brothers.
Oh, that'll be fun.
So I will. I'll do a few sips of. A few tastes.
Yeah,
of the wine,
yeah.
And that's it.
I've tasted everything they have down there, so
yeah, I know.
It's
enjoy
pretty
them.
good. And stay tuned for your bonus. We don't know what to call it yet.
That's right.
We have a millennial madness.
Yes.
MILLENNIAL. Gotta love millennials. MILLENNIA. Help. Please pray for millennials.
All right, welcome to my next segment in my next project I want to do, and I want to call this, I'm thinking Millennial Mad, but I have my first millennial, Teresa Rodney.
Hello, everyone.
All right, hello, Teresa. So listen, you're going to be my millennial right now, and it was kind of funny that when we were talking about millennials, you said you didn't know if you counted as a millennial because you didn't have student loans.
I mean, it's a real thing. Like, am I a millennial? I don't have the problems of millennials.
Right.
I don't have student loans.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I really count.
Yeah.
I also have a job.
A job is something.
Responsibility.
Right. So these are all things that millennials don't usually have right now, or, here's the thing. They say that the millennials they want everything, like, handed to them, right? Mm-hmm. Like, they are the age of, they want everything and they want it now.
I think millennials actually is a term or a generation that you grow out of.
Okay.
I think like 20-year-olds are millennials.
Mm-hmm.
Then like when you get to my age, you get responsibilities,
mm-hmm.
you get jobs. I don't think you're a millennial. Once you like work for your job, you've aged out.
You've aged out, right?
A new term.
Okay, so there could be a 25-year-old who's just like, let's say, mature. They're not a millennial anymore?
I guess it just depends. Like, are you 25 and on your 8th year of college? I don't know. Maybe you're still a millennial.
You're a millennial then? All right.
But I was 25 and like 3 years out of college. I had to get my life right early.
That's fine, right. Yeah. Well, I think I'm a millennial.
You just never... You're a millennial.
I'm a millennial, right. So, and that's pretty, I relate to the millennials. I really do. But I have to say, I love them. I love me some millennials. I drive them when I work for Uber and Lyft. And I'm telling you, these kids are amazing. But like... The Parkland, the shooting, like that age group is like the 17, 18-year-old age group that, let's say 18 to 19, because I'm expecting them to come out to vote.
But those, they're going to go out and vote, but those kids are...
They're not millennial.
No, they're a disaster.
So you think it's just getting worse, right? The youth that are coming up, like, people are giving millennials a bad name. So you think, like, this next generation coming up is just going to be even worse.
Oh, they're going to be worse. But it's not, I mean, it's not their fault. They'll grow out of it. Like, millennials are growing out of it.
Okay.
They'll get their life right.
Okay. They
just have access to too much internet.
Is that what you think it is?
Too connected. They need to go home and not talk to their friends
after
9 p.m.
Because their social life is the internet and texting, right?
Yeah, and Snapchat.
I'm a millennial. I'm less than a millennial. I'm a child.
You're a disaster.
I'm a disaster. I'm telling you, I could stay home and talk and text, and chat with my friends that live down the street on texting.
IRL friends as well as your fake friends?
Yes, my fake friends, my And I felt like I've had a night out.
Cindy, you are a disaster.
I'm a disaster. All right, well, I'm glad I was labeled by a millennial. I'm now in the group with disasters. But
millennials, we're very judgy. It's part of our shtick.
Mm-hmm.
So we give out labels. That's what we do.
Right. You're right. Okay, I'm learning a lot right now. I'm really glad that you were my first millennial. So this is working out, that I'm getting a lot of information, and I think I'm realizing stuff about myself that probably I didn't need to know. But another thing that I love like millennial TV. In social media, in Instagram. You know what? I don't Twitter. It's too complicated. I'm way too dyslexic for that.
They changed it to 280 characters, and now what's going on?
What? 280 characters?
Because it used to be like 140.
Now you can do like enormous long tweets?
Yeah, now you can have like a status update.
I can't even spell enough stuff to make 280 characters.
Girl, me either.
No. That's why I'm famous for the, when we talk, the voice message. But I always warn you, do not play this in public.
Oh, I know. I work with the church.
Oh, that's right. You are my Catholic millennial. And I want to thank you for every time you go to Mass and pray for me.
Every Thursday, I'm praying for you tomorrow that we become famous.
Yeah, famous, yeah. Look, the only thing I'm trying to make, honey, is out of bed every day. I'm just trying to make it out of bed. Yeah. That's it for me.
Maybe make some money Ubering.
Well, yeah. I was discussing this with my girlfriend the other day, actually, and I said, I really feel bad that, like, for the last 15 years, you've had to be with me, and I've got 5 jobs and not one pays. And, I know I shouldn't say that. Like, I have a job that pays, but all the others don't pay. And she said, you're just all-around starving artist. Everything I do revolves around some type of the arts, and I don't make money. And
that's why you are a disaster.
Exactly. So I do.
Category.
I do. I fall into that category. I am a disaster. But I really wanted to talk about Coachella.
Oh, yes.
Okay. On my Instagram feed, it was just picture after picture of these people at Coachella dressed really strange, standing in front of that Ferris wheel. And I think that Ferris wheel means, like, dude, we're really here. Like, if you...
Yeah, that's like the stager.
That's it, right? You got to be in front of that Ferris wheel, because otherwise people can think you're tricking them, right?
Yeah. So my problem with Coachella and the outfits are, like... So you see people in, like, furry outfits or whatever, but then you see people in, like, tank tops and, like, crop tops and cut-off shorts. Mm-hmm. Like, what is the actual temperature? Because someone's either really, really hot, or really, really cold.
I'm with you. Now, I watch the Housewives of everything except... Yeah. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. My top 2 are the Beverly Hills and the New York and the Jersey, because I love me some trashy Italians. I mean, that's family. So Jersey's the best. But New York is pretty good, I have to say. But Erica Jane was at Coachella, and she was performing, and I wasn't feeling it. Like, she's way too old to be there, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just play along with me. And I know you don't watch the Housewives, but I'm going to get you into that.
I will. Wait, so you know how Coachella is California?
Yeah.
So in New Orleans, they have the Jazz Fest.
They're classy.
Question.
Jazz? That's uppity, girlfriend.
Well, no, it's more expensive. I mean, I don't know if it's more expensive, but it is nicer.
Right.
I guess. I don't really know.
Okay, but it's a different music. You're not listening to your tip. I mean,